Does this post make AB or Drew Rosenhaus look good?
Nope, neither one of them looks good. One, this is the same old AB. He's going to chew through his friends until they're his enemies. He does it all the time. Did it with Big Ben, did it with Juju, did it with Mayock, did it with Gruden, did it with Kraft, and now here you go, Drew. Welcome to the other side, the dark side, when you talk about AB. So nothing there. Drew looks like a guy who just basically said, go get some help, because right now you can't help me. Conditionally, I would have more respect if he would have just dropped AB. Hey, you crossed my business ethics line. You know what? You as a person, I can't deal with. Get yourself some help yourself, and then help your career. But I can't be on board with that anymore. But the conditional part and the timing of it, because it's just right now fashionable to get on AB's case and criticize him. And you were a guy who was deeply invested in him personally, not just financially. I don't like that timing. It looks fraud, so neither one of them looks good.
I agree with you. This makes both parties look absolutely awful, but Drew Rosenhaus made a business decision. He runs a business. His business is representing talent, and right now he looks as AB and he says, how much is this talent going to bring as far as business goes? Now, there's pros and cons to this. Positive side, he's not tethered to a star who's about to go supernova and turn into a black hole and drag people into the abyss with him. However, the con is the negative public relations this brings to the table. Now you have clients who are looking over the fence saying, what if I'm struggling? What if I'm out of league? What if I go through some issues with my baby mama and my agent's just going to turn his back on me? So that is the pros and cons of making a business decision, and a difficult one, but that's exactly what this is as far as I'm concerned.
We're all in the same boat. It makes neither one look good, but for me, it makes Drew look the worst. You spend, because I feel sorry for AB at this point. Nothing he does now is going to surprise me. And I feel sorry for him, because when you put me in this position, I've been around Chad. Chad was represented by Drew. And there's things, and Chad, why are you signing this deal? Drew said, we're going to get another deal in another year. I'm like, Chad, that's not going to happen. So, and if they don't give you a deal, we're going to force our way to get a deal. So I know those conversations have taken place. So I'm sure he was the battery pack being Drew Rosenhaus saying, AB, let's just do this. And AB listened to him. So now when I need you the most, and yes, I'm sure he's giving AB advice and he's not listening to it. Conditionally, you know what that means? You can't make me no money right now, so I ain't dealing with you. But as soon as you can make me some money, I'll come right back to you. If I'm a player, I don't want Drew Rosenhaus as my agent now because of this. Just get rid of him. Sever the relationship. Right. We're not working together. But when he's at his worst, you're going to leave him. And the sad part is, if you cross Antonio Brown, he's just going to fire shots at you now. And that's the part that I feel sorry about, because I believe he's done playing football. I don't believe anybody's going to sign him because he's not listening to anybody. Drew, you should have stood by him, and this would have just boiled over. He wouldn't have played again. It would have been it.
I'm glad you all have gone after Drew Rosenhaus. It saves me the trouble, and it frees me to actually defend him in this case. I've been a longtime critic of Drew Rosenhaus. On this deal here, though, I just can't do it. I read the text, and I actually did think, okay, this kind of confirms what I thought what Drew Rosenhaus was doing. You can't be someone's agent if they're not taking any of your advice. All you are is just, you might as well be Siri. You're not his agent. You're just someone that's just talking at AB. And I don't he's sitting here saying, look, man, I'm going to help you with your grievances with the Patriots and the Raiders and blah, blah, blah. But to me, if you're actually close to AB, you're sitting there like, golly, this guy is self-destructing at a rapid pace. What can I do to potentially shake him up and snap him out of this? And I think Drew just got to that point where, like, I got to pull away and maybe something will click. Because you just start grasping at straws. What can I do? And so I think this is Drew's attempt to do something. If I walk away, maybe that'll be the final straw, and AB will snap out of it and realize he needs, because I'm sure AB's dad, his mom, family, friends, whatever, everybody's trying something. This is just Drew's attempt.
I don't feel that. I really think that this is him making a attempt in court of public opinion to get some good attention from it. Like, it's bad to be in business with AB, so let me jump on that boat and say I'm not in business with AB anymore. But I'm still going to work on the grievances with you. But if you go get some help, which AB already said he's getting help. I don't know if it's working or not. Obviously, it doesn't look too good. But AB's been on record saying he is getting mental health adjusted and issues taken care of.
I got some help at McDonald's yesterday.
Hey, bro, I had a piece of help. Look. Hey, it takes its time.
But it felt good.
But you know what's serious about that, even though you say that? Look, I go to a therapist every week. It's just like physical health. You start bench pressing for 6 months, you're doing the pencil test. The pencil's still falling down. You ain't got no muscles yet. It takes time to dig and to give, if you're AB in these moments, to whoever you're working with as a therapist. But this situation, Drew, talking about I'm still going to work with you, and I may work with you again, but right now I can't mess with you because public opinion. That's sad.
You know what? The fact that you're getting mental health, right? That you're going and you're seeing somebody, I think is something that all former players at one point or another or continually throughout their post-career should do. Because this is a rough transition. When you go from a lot of hand-holding to none at all, and you go from humble beginnings like most of us to sudden wealth, life changes. It gets turned on its ear. And I think this is a rough transition, and we're seeing it played out loud in living color because AB's got Instagram Live and every other avenue that is paying attention to him. And that's his problem, but also it's a cry for help. I think he needs help grieving the loss of his career potentially and moving on from all this hand-holding he's received.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.